crying a little.
Hello, Keiza speaking here. Welcome to Group 4 STEM Fair Project. Keiza, Audi, Aisya, and Nirynda will guide you through the video. First, let's start by introducing our project. Our project is to investigate and state the environmental conditions that affect germinations of seeds, limited to the requirement for water, oxygen, and a suitable temperature supplement. We are using chili seed to do this experiment. Now let's see how it works.
Hello, it's Audi. Now we are going to show how to do the experiment, aka the tutorial. You need to prepare clear glass, cotton, and seed. The first step is to damp the cotton to the water. Here I am using a solution of water and oil to do the investigation. Put the damped cotton to the glass and place the seeds on top. Make sure to record the seed condition every day and use more than one sample for accurate results. For this project, we record the seed condition for 7 days. Aisya uses regular water to grow the seed. I use water and oil solution. Keiza uses hot water, and Nirynda uses no water. Aisya, now it's your turn.
Hey, Aisya here. Now we will be talking about the result after 7 days. First, for my plant condition, after 1 week, the chili seeds do grow roots and stem. The chili seeds grows yet because it does receive enough water. For Audi's plant, the chili seed rot because water is a major factor in germination. Seed germination can occur when the water content in the seeds is higher. Germination begins with the absorption of water by the seeds, which is called imbibition. Whereas, if water is mixed with oil, the water content becomes low. Therefore, it can cause rot in the seeds. Keiza's seeds haven't grown too. It is because the water temperature she uses is not suitable to grow chili. Lastly, Nirynda's seeds haven't grown any root or stem. The chili seed doesn't grow yet because it doesn't receive enough water.
Yup, that's right. Now Audi will explain you about how to calculate the math analysis.
Okay, so now let's do the math. So the first thing that you need to do is to data all the height from the day 7 of all the 20 seeds that you plant. After you're done, you can list all the height like what I write here. Then write all the frequency based on the data above. After you're done, write the midpoint, or we call it as x, by adding the height. So 0 plus 9 divided by 2, the result is 4.5. And do it to the rest of the midpoint. Next, search for the fx by multiplying the f and x. Next, you can search the cumulative frequency by adding the first frequency and the next frequency for the first cumulative frequency. And for the next, you can add the result from the previous to the next frequency and do it to the rest of cumulative frequency. After you've done all the data, you can make the diagram like what I did here by just plotting the result.
Now, I'll be explaining about types of pollination based on the diagram. In the diagram, SP stands for self-pollination and CP stands for cross-pollination. Self-pollination means that the pollination process occurs on the same flower. Based on the diagram, when flower A and A or B and B fuse together, it is self-pollination. Meanwhile, cross-pollination is the process where a pollen is transferred to stigma in different flowers. Based on the diagram, when flower A and B or B and A fuse together, it's called cross-pollination. Based on the diagram, the probability that the plant will germinate is 33.3%. Meanwhile, based on our experiment, in Aisya's plant, she gives enough water, temperature, and oxygen. The plant germinates. On the 7th day, her plant also grows leaves and the plant is green, which indicates that the plant is healthy. It is because she gives the plant all things the plant needs to germinate, such as oxygen, water, and suitable temperature. Based on the diagram, the probability that the plant will germinate is 11%. Meanwhile, based on our experiment, in Nirynda's plant, which she did not give water, her plant did not germinate at all and still remain acid after 7 days. This is because her plant lacks water, even though Nirynda puts her plant at a suitable temperature and gives a lot of oxygen. In Keiza's plant, which she uses hot water to water her plants also did not germinate at all and still remain acid. This is caused by the plant for not receiving an enough temperature condition, even though Keiza has given the plant a suitable amount of oxygen. Meanwhile, in Audy's plant, which she uses oil to limit the amount of oxygen, her plant did not germinate. Instead, her seeds became rot. This is due to the lack of oxygen, although she gives her plant enough water and a suitable temperature.
First material that we'll talk about is parts of insect-pollinated flowers. Insect-pollinated flowers have large and colorful petals.
It is often sweet-scented too and contains nectar, right, Keiza?
Yes, that's right. Anthers and stigma are located inside the flower. The stigma is usually super sticky and the pollen produced by stamen is usually spiky and sticky too. Now it's time for Aisya and Nirynda to explain about sexual reproduction.
Yes, let's start with the definition of sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is the process in which new organisms are created by combining the genetic information from two individuals of different sexes. The genetic information is carried on chromosomes within the nucleus of specialized sex cell called gametes. In males, these gametes are called sperm, and in females, the gametes are called eggs. During sexual reproduction, the two gametes join together in a fusion process known as fertilization to create a zygote.
The reason why the offspring are genetically different from the parents and each other, it's because as both parents contribute half of the new organism's genetic material. The offspring will have traits of both parents, but will not be exactly like either parents. That's all from us. I hope you understand our class. Bye-bye.
Thank you for your attention. Any other words, Keiza?
Sure. Thank you for watching our video. I hope you understand both our project investigation and our class session. Have a nice day!